Yo, what's going on, boys? Safety first, okay? Make sure your seatbelts are on. Let's do all these things safe so that we can enjoy our lives, okay? Um, Taking shortcuts isn't always the best way. So I want to talk a little bit about momentum and kind of like a time rate of pay situation that I kind of dealt with, you know, when I was growing up. So momentum is one of the biggest things. Think about this. When you go to the gym and you don't feel like going and you feel like, hey, I don't want to go today, so, maybe I just won't go. Okay, whatever. I know we've all been there. And especially if it's legs, right? You're like, oh man, I don't want to go. Well, one of the biggest things is pushing yourself to actually get there. The hardest thing is just getting to the gym. Once you're already there, bro, it's going to be a little easier for you because, well, I'm here. You might as well go ahead and do the workout. um, at least that's what I hear from some people. And even me, like I've noticed that myself where it's like, well, once I'm already there, it's just there. For me though, I always just go as like a default pattern, like brushing your teeth. Like I'm just gonna go, even if I feel it or not. But for some people, it really is tough to just get in there and go. But once you get there, then you can just do the workout and it's a lot easier. It's like being on the treadmill where you're already walking. You might as well just finish off the 30 minutes. You're already at 25. And so the idea behind an object in motion stays in motion unless acted upon by an outside force, right? And so that's Newton's laws. Now, how does that apply to like everyday life? Let's say you're starting your week off right. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna start off with your meal preps ready. You're gonna start off hitting the gym in the morning if that's your thing. I've done both. Personally, now I like doing it after work because of my schedule, but it really just depends on whatever it is you got going on. Sometimes, people who work like night shifts will go in the morning because that's actually after their work. So that's kind of interesting. Here we are on this highway again where it's like super slow. But yeah, time rate of pay, that's another thing I want to talk about. And that is, we all have the same amount of time, right? And let's say we all have like 40 hours. Okay. Now, what is your time rate though, right? So it's so interesting because I used to do like these furniture moving jobs and it was a lot of like hard labor, right? Didn't require any like real education, but it did require hard manual labor. And you got paid like 14 an hour. It was pretty bad. And sure, you could get some overtime and kind of milk the clock and that kind of thing, but is that really what you want to do, bro? Be milking the clock like that? And so for me, I was like, no, there's no way, bro. There's no way that I could survive doing that. And like some of those guys there had like kids and stuff. I'm like, whoa. Because here's the thing. You have your time rate of pay. We have the same amount of time. And then you can only get like what? $1,000 every 2 weeks. So it's like you're barely making like 2,500, let's just say, a month. And then now you're supposed to support your family, your kids, and all this, your bills, food. And what are you left with? You're living paycheck to paycheck. And so it also doesn't free up any time for you to do anything else you want to do. For example, see if I can get the sun out of y'all's face. It doesn't give you any time to like study, right? To go learn another skill or anything because you're tied up there and then you're exhausted when you get home. At least that's how I felt. So, I don't know what field y'all are in. Hopefully, y'all are doing something that's a little bit, easier so you can hit the gym at full power. That's kind of what my idea was, where it's like, hey, I'll have an office job and then I'm going to want to go outside and like get some exercise versus, well, I've been on my feet all day and then I still have to go work out. It's a lot harder to sell that than, well, I've just been sitting down all day and I want to get up and do something. But basically you're just buying back your time freedom. Okay, a lot of people want to do their side business. Okay, that's awesome. I fully support that, bro. I did Amazon FBA for a while there. I spent money on like coaches, okay, on products, shipping, like everything you can imagine. I pretty much have done with that. Jungle Scout, like all kinds of like product research and everything. Like I'm a very smart guy, okay? So it's not like I just kind of wandered in like, oh, this is the next trend. You know, I did drop shipping, okay? All scams and nonsense, really. Unless you got something else going on, but I mean, these videos that at the time it was like 2017. It's like, oh, I made $20,000. Did you? Because I did some drop shipping for some like Wii remotes, and it was literally like, I think we sold like $1,700 worth of Wii remotes in a day. That doesn't mean that we made $1,700 because what the drop shipper was you had to go and buy the product from somebody else, and it wasn't even what they had bought. It was like some generic thing, you know, and it just felt like scammy and everything. And I was like, you know what? This is not what I'm trying to do here. You know, I'm not trying to destroy my reputation. So I got out of that business. It just wasn't. It didn't sing to me. You know what I mean? Whoops, got a little bit of sun there. But yeah, you know, it just didn't sing to me at all. I was like, bro, this is not what's up. So I've done a lot of the things that, you know, you guys probably have tried or seen or whatnot. And I learned a lot. You know, I learned a lot of failure. I learned that, you know, this is not basically the area I want to be in. And you learn from that. And I already totally forgot what I was going to say about where I was going with that, but it's okay. These videos are new for me. I'm not used to filming a video, talking to you guys over here, and driving on rush hour morning traffic. But this is kind of fun, so I've enjoyed it. Let's see. Talking about some momentum. Okay, once you get your week going, it's gonna just all fall into place. Okay, and if you get off the bandwagon, hop back on the train, bro. Don't just accept that, oh well, here we are, and it's just gonna be a bad week now. Okay, some people have that mental mentality that's like a loser, and that they're never gonna get out of it. Okay, I'm here to tell you that nobody's coming to save you, and I wish they were. You know, I wish somebody would save me, right? But then I wish not, because then you owe them something, right? They're always gonna have something over you. You know, it's like, no, I want to do this on my own. I'm a man. I have my goals and ambitions, my missions in life, and here I am to support my family. I don't need no handouts. I don't need you to come in and be Captain Say-Ho and come save the day. All right? And I think a lot of men feel like that. Like, we want to provide. We want to be that guy. I mean, unless I'm missing something, but I don't think so. But yeah, today's the last day I have until I have 17 days off. And I tell you what, bro, I am going to do everything in my power to literally schedule out every day so it's the most effective. People are like, I wouldn't know what I would do with myself for 17 days. Bro, come up with a list of things that, like, I already have goals, okay? Why do you think companies always want you to, like, perform on their goals so you can get your raise, so that the company can do better? How about you do better? How about you, your own company? You know? And so I've got my own ideas about what I'm trying to do there, and I'm just going to schedule out my time, you know? And, you know, we do these car videos. We do the after the gym videos, and I might even start doing some like whiteboard videos, like show you guys some stuff. Why not? You know, I enjoy teaching. Right now I'm mentoring one of the guys at work. And, you know, it's funny because nobody mentored me. I never had a mentor at work. You know, I just kind of like learned everything on my own. And, You know, sometimes we're all like that. Like, we don't always get mentors. Sorry, you know. And the guy that was supposed to mentor me really didn't want to teach anything. And, you know, it is what it is. Like, I'm not holding it against him or anything. But I didn't want the next guy to feel that. And so I wanted to help him out, right? So that he could avoid the pitfalls I made. And so that's also what I feel like I am here. Like, a little bit of a big brother to some of you younger guys. And if you're older, maybe you can learn something as well. Like, I learn from older people and I learn from younger people. So, you know, I don't discriminate, right, against any of that. I think if you can have an open mind, an open heart to anything, then you can learn and do anything. So today is actually the rest day from the gym, but I kind of need it. I'm like sore everywhere. I've been doing this foam rolling, and that's kind of been helping out a little bit. But I think I need a massage therapist. Never had one. Never had a professional massage ever. 5.5 years working out and just knotted up, right? Knotted up in my back and everything else. But I feel good, you know? And hopefully we can try that out at some point. Anyway, boys, the video's getting a little long. I know if you guys want it longer, I can, but I don't even know who's all watching till about the 12 minute mark. But anyway, boys, in a world full of fakeness and deception, keep dominating your realities, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.